Number one, you keep going in circles. There is nothing that screams that you are going about something the wrong way, like when you keep getting failure while doing things the way you are doing it. When you keep on going in circles, then you should know another method is calling out to you. The problem is that most times you focus on things going wrong that you forget you are the reasons those things are going wrong in the first place. God places people at strategic points in your life for a reason. God might have sent you the person for you, but you prefer to keep them as friends. And then you go out there to exercise your choices, you get your heart broken, and then come back to this, your friend, to help you fix your heart. Of course, they will because they love you, and they do not mind because they always want you to be happy. Read the signs. That opposite sex friend that does everything for you without complaining might just be the one for you. The most thrilling thing is that in most cases, they are even your soulmate, but you have friendzoned them. That you cannot even imagine yourself having a romantic relationship with them. Yet you are always looking for a partner that magically understands you. When you meet new people in your life, most times you find yourself looking for the exact same quality your friend has, yet your friend is not a competitor for winning your heart. This circle is very common. You see two people of the opposite sex have a beautiful, non-romantic relationship, and they never consider trying a romantic one. It is actually fine if they can have a romantic relationship outside the friendship. But if not, why not start a relationship with that, your friend, if you notice they are in love with you? If your mind is not open to this, you might end up losing your partner in the midst of you trying to avoid dating your friend. This might be the best thing to happen to you, as there will be no need to start getting to know each other anymore. Both of you are already used to each other. You already know your likes and dislikes. You already have things you love doing together. So it will be easy to cope in such a relationship, and it would be a happy one. When you keep going around in circles in relationships, and you keep using a particular friend that is in love with you for emotional support, it might just be a sign that you should be in a relationship with that particular friend instead. Number 2, you cannot get used to new people. New people coming into your life cannot seem to meet up with the standard you have set for yourself. There are just no exciting new people coming into your life anymore. It feels like you have reached the climax of meeting new people in your life. Like you have known everyone you were supposed to know. Sometimes you even start digging old contacts out because you are not meeting new people in your life anymore. This usually occurs after you have a stable life already. You are done with school and you are not getting younger anymore. You already have a job and a place you are most likely planning to spend the rest of your life in. This means you would move around less and there would be only a few new people coming into your life. This would ultimately give you an idea that you have already met your partner already. The common mistake people make is that they do not realize this in time. So they start forcing themselves to go to places they have no business being in, and they end up forcing themselves to meet people they should not be with. And at the end of the day, these relationships sum up to be the worst relationship stories they would ever tell. When you begin to feel irritated by people around you, do not force it. Number 3, your circle is already filled. In everyone's life, there are positions to be filled. You have friends, you have colleagues, you may have a best friend, you may have a mentor, and more. The thing is, For everyone you meet, they have a role they want you to play in their life. Though these things are not spoken, but by their attitude, you should know. You might meet a new friend that loves seeing movies just like you do. They only ever talk to you when they want to talk about movies or when they need a movie recommendation. These things happen everywhere. There are positions to be filled in people's lives. The thing is, there comes a time when you do not feel like you need anyone in your life anymore. It feels like all the spots in your life is already taken. So when you meet new people, you have no idea where to place them. You just know you are complete. The crazy thing most times is that you realize you actually do not have a partner yet, but even at that, you do not feel like you need one. This is usually because there is already someone filling that spot in your life. There is already someone you talk to about your day every day. There is already someone that listens to your everything you have to say. There's already someone you go to for the emotional support you need. The only thing is that the two of you might not have spelled it out to each other to go into a relationship. This is almost always the case. When it feels your circle is filled, it is usually a sign that you already met the person you are meant to be in a relationship with. All you need to do is to figure out that one person that is acting the position of your partner. Most times you are usually scared that what if this person is not in love with you? But truth be told, for someone to make all these sacrifices for you, then there is every possibility that this person is in love with you. They probably have been showing you the signs. Getting a partner this way would also be exciting because the two of you do not need to start from scratch anymore. You are already used to each other. Number 4. Someone you know feels like the one. The mistake you make most times is that when you have someone, you are used to giving the exact vibe you need from someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. You tend to ignore it. You may be feeling that you do not want to mess up a beautiful friendship. But even at that, you should also know that you are giving up the chance to have a beautiful relationship. When your heart sees what it wants, pray about it. To make sure you are making the right choice, then go for it. Sometimes missing this opportunity may set you up with a relationship that you will later regret in life. Take the fact that you already know this person away from your mind and let things flow the way it is supposed to. Sometimes you may be lucky that the exact kind of relationship you have been looking for is found in someone you have known for a long time. This has a lot of advantages. There will be no issue of acceptance because this person is already in your life and knows almost everyone in your life, including your family and friends. So, your family and friends accepting this person would not be a problem. When someone you know feels like the perfect person for you, do not let that fact that you know the person affect a beautiful relationship that is meant to happen between you two, because this might just be you blocking God's will for you. Number 5, your life is already planned out. Sometimes, even without meeting your future partner, you already have your life planned out. When this happens, there's always a huge chance that the person you will end up with is someone you already know. The most important thing to note is that you should not push things too hard and let things happen naturally. For you to already have your life planned out, this means there is some confidence in you that the person you would spend the rest of your life with is around the corner. When you see this, it is definitely a sign that you already met the person you would spend the rest of your life with.